I'll be right back.
Thank goodness.
Louis, you're going to be famous one day. Are you sure you want these episodes to haunt you when they say you were on this show?
Well, actually, now that you mention it, I gotta go take a shit. You're on your own, nigga. Bye.
Yo, see, y'all know I can carry a show because I'll just sit here and smack myself, talk about Grandpa Al. Perhaps his wife's vagina is like a red carpet that gets rolled out, and he may wear it much like a king's robe. Look at my vaginal coat. I am royalty. Speaking of which, you know what I was thinking about today? How many forget Americans, how many people in the world know why shit stinks? Really know the true reason why shit and farts stink?
Because of the bacteria?
Yes, you and I know that. But how many people don't know that? They just think it stinks, have no idea why. It's the bacteria. If you kill the bacteria in poo-poo, it don't stink anymore. I wonder how many people in the world know that.
See, that's why I like to drink some hand sanitizer.
Ah, I see where you're going with this. Mm-hmm. His shit literally doesn't stink. The bacteria are dead. But the problem with that is you kill the good bacteria too, and there are good bacteria in your stomach.
Yeah, the only good bacteria is dead bacteria.
You're listening to the VIL Show with Louis B, Guy Who's Shitting, and K-Tap, a.k.a. K-A-K. It's true.
Honestly, you know how fucking atrocious guys' shits probably are? Those are like old man shits. He's probably he probably grunts because it's like the log is just way too big and his butthole is just having to like extend. Like,
It depends on what he eats. What do you think he eats? I'll bet he eats a lot of German food.
I think he eats shit that that came off a brontosaurus and it tips over his car.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to smell that stank right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll tell y'all a little secret about shit.
But you know how white people are. You white people, you'll drink curdled milk just to save money. You just it just amazes me how you guys are still in power.
Well, I'm part of the new generation. Like, I'm part of the... I mean, I know I'm 43, but I still think kind of... Except for kids that are, like, 25 or younger, I still think, like, the new thinkers. Like, I don't... If anything's even near the expiration date, it's out. But, like, my parents are still in that. We can save that. Save the crust. We'll make a stew out of it. That kind of thing. I don't think we'll be in power much longer. I think it comes down to population, you know. We just happen to be 82% of the population. Once that gets down to 48% or so, we're done.
Yep.
Because white birth rates are on the decline compared to Hispanic and black and even Asian, I think. I don't know. Asians are kind of funny. They're like, I think they're afraid to have kids for fear that they may be seen as terrorists. You know, if we have too many kids and we give each kid some truth about America and they speak, well, then they're inciting a riot. Speaking of riots, so you think these guys in Baltimore have no right to do what they're doing? What would you do if you were black? I mean, you have to understand this a little, Louis B, being Puerto Rican. I know you've been racially profiled. How do you react to that?
Not really. No.
So you say just behave and nobody will mess with you.
I've never had to deal with the police like that. I mean, probably only once. But, you know, I was left alone. Like, one guy tried, it's whatever. But, you know, I've never been stopped and frisked by the NYPD. I've never had a problem with them.
So do you think that if they just behave, they wouldn't be stopped and frisked? Or do you think there is a racism problem today?
Like, I mean, like my friend Anthony Cumia says, you know, just behave. In fact, he made a song about it.
Damn.
Yeah, like here.
You got it right now?
Gun crime, things like this, gang-related violence, it's going to be minorities. I'm black on white crime. LA gangs just wiping each other out. Black on black crime, black on white crime. Fucking behave. Now that you do that, make a movie called Rolling to Behave. Tell them to behave. I wanna see you make a movie called Rolling to Behave. Rolling to behave. Tell them to behave. I wanna see you make a movie called Rolling to Behave. Rolling to behave. Tell them to behave. I wanna see you make a movie called Rolling to Behave. Rolling to behave. Tell them to behave. I wanna see you make a movie called Rolling to Behave.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I felt the racist edge, though, to it. Did I detect something in there that was be white and you're all right? Be black and you get the sack.
I wouldn't go that far. Just, stop screaming racism when it's not fucking racism. It's like, I mean, this is the shit that pisses, if I could speak seriously now.
Of course you can, yeah.
Without any jokes. This is a real, like, the thing that pisses me off about black people is they scream about how everyone treats them like shit, but at the same time, they don't check their own people. Like when a black man goes and robs an old lady by punching her in the face, and they act like he's some brave fucking warrior. Oh, I just stole this old lady's purse. She put on a mighty fight, but I won by, lightly fucking brushing her on the fucking chin. But, I'm 6'1", she's like 4'11", 90 pounds, but I used all my might to crush her skull. It's like, and this mystique that they have, they're not as strong as they think they are. They really are not. I mean, that's why they don't fight one-on-one. That's why Mayweather has to like come up with all these fucking stipulations and rules and whatnot so he can have the fight in his favor.
Well, he runs in the ring. He's known for that.
Yeah.
He's quick.
Yeah, he is quick.
I mean,
hey, let me jump in with some real news. I was just talking to somebody. I'm not allowed to name their name, of course, because that's how we do shit in the NSA. As people on Spreaker will see, folks with iHeart, you may have difficulty uploading your programs now.
Oh, yeah.
Because evidently iHeart has disassociated himself with Spreaker as of this morning.
Oh,
fuck. Are you kidding?
I kid you not. And for people applying for iHeart, you will notice there's no more iHeart symbol.
Oh, yes. Well, what you do is you go into your this is what you do. You go into your profile of your show. You go into edit, and you click distribution. Oh, fuck me.
No, sir. So what the problem here is, evidently there's been a parting of ways between iHeartRadio and Spreaker.com.
Yes, you can. You can still apply. What you do is just do what you said. I said you go into your show, click edit, click distribution, and boom, the button is still there to apply for iHeartRadio.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get this news at, if I may see it?
Up your ass.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It was inevitable. It was inevitable.
They better not cancel my shit, because I like the station.
I didn't say they canceled. The folks on iHeart, you will see. Check it later. I'm saying if you're coming in a speaker, you know how the action for you has disappeared. Sort of like the Baltimore Colts did in Baltimore in the middle of the night with a beacon truck heading to Indianapolis.
There's always tune-in radio, my niggas.
But I thought it was ironic they didn't send any information to anybody, and there's been no mention of it. And I noticed that this morning, and a couple folks on iHeart had mentioned that they could not upload their program for some reason, and I just went and checked it out, and it's not there. So iHeartRadio, folks, if you're there, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. iHeart's all good. Spreaker.com.
I'll get kicked off soon. I've already accepted that.
Well, the evil show being on there is probably the nemesis.
Yeah. Yeah. Once they hear your voice, guy, I'm gone.
Now, see, that's not fair because we have a minority technically.
True.
So we are a multinational, international If you kick us off, you would be late. We're going to get the NAACP involved.
It is so good to have a Costa Rican on the program.
I love Brazilians. Your
we love
waxes
you,
are
Louis.
wonderful.
Oh shit! I didn't know I was a minority.
That's what gets me. I expected Louis to say, man, the blacks are being beaten down by whites, and he's like the opposite here. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, fuck it. Honestly,
Louis
fuck
very
that.
racist.
Like, no, I'm not racist. I just keep it real. It's like, and I've even had pro-blacks on my show. I've interviewed...
Now, hold on.
Oh,
See, when you say racist, the assumption is immediately you're talking about black people. You're very racist against white people, obviously.
I'm racist towards everybody, if you want to be technical about it.
Boom!
And
yeah, there goes iHeart.
So what's up with this iHeart? Does this mean I got to start paying for my shit again?
No, I don't. I don't know how that works. You know what? I'm sure.
Back to a 30-minute show. Fuck it.
Yeah, these motherfuckers. I'm sure that. The minute what is it? Little John, Little Wayne. What's the crazy little Negro with the
Lil'
tattoos?
Kim.
Little Kim.
One of them.
The minute that happened, you know Spreaker was doomed, except for the minorities.
Well, I think we should sue because we do have a Costa Rican Brazilian on the show, and that's not right. Because if they cancel this show, they're attacking Zimbabwe, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm feeling a Colombian necktie coming. Not to me.
On it.
Just saying.
So Louis B says, black people, you just need to behave. See, here's what I think is going on. I think probably, I'm just going to throw a number out there. I'm going to say 93%. That's a huge number, but I'm going to guess 93% of cops are decent, good, hardworking folk that aren't out to fuck with people. Then you have that 7%. Now, what they do is up to them. Half of them, maybe it's just a power thing. The other half, maybe it's a race thing. Maybe it's a sexism thing. Maybe it's an Democrat or Republican thing. But whatever it is, some of them are misbehaving. We can't deny that.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's an idea. Shut the fuck up. Do what they want you to do, and you'll survive. If you run away...
I agree.
If you start running away or carrying on and making yourself act like Magilla Gorilla, freaking pounding your chest and shit, you're going to get shot. You keep your fucking mouth shut. If you can record it, and then later on, boom, you got yourself a fucking lawsuit. But if you got yourself a fucking record already and you've been arrested 18 times... You're not going to get any sympathy from anybody. Shut the fuck up and fight another day.
But
Don't forget
running cannot be a death sentence on the spot. I mean, I don't.
Well, treason in the military will get you shot.
But that's the thing, that's 7%, or I would say that there's more than 7% of fucking retarded cops out there, because they come back. A lot of them come back from Iraq. A lot of them come back from Iraq with PTSD and shit, and they got this. They all they see is a bunch of sand niggas, and it's not just black people that are doing this to you too. What about that retarded guy, the retarded homeless guy in California?
Andy
that
Bong. No.
What?
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Andy Bong or Goofy Bone.
No. Oh, what? No.
Oh. Okay.
He is equally retarded, but he's still alive.
That would apply, though.
Yeah, but I mean, the one that they beat to death, and he was screaming for his daddy. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm not doing it." He's like apologizing, and they beat him to death. And he was a white guy. What happened to the riots for him? There weren't no riots.
White people don't riot.
Yeah, they only riot when their fucking football team loses. Like
exactly.
This is why
it's called etiquette.
This is why I said put on my Facebook. I'm not a big fan of y'all either. Like honestly, especially you allow hipsters to fucking come to be.
Yeah.
What is a hipster? I don't know the definition.
A fucking.
Well, that's the Jews.
Oh.